All right. Well, last time we did a lot of stuff, and we got a new person that hopped on board this fantastical Mighty Ducks train we got going on. So let's see how much you guys remember from last week. And by you guys, I mean Corey. Why don't you tell us what happened last week?
I was
Let's go!
prepared. I was prepared. All right. So, last time, everybody woke up and spent some time relaxing on top of the mountain where Eladrian grew up. And they found some more information about the Gauntlet. With the Gauntlet caused the book to magically fill in more details about it. Let's see what else. Midas got cooked by Czar.
Hey.
Eladrian approved. Plus 10 friendship points from him. Everybody jumped off the mountain, and Eladrian cast Featherfall on the party to make sure they all landed safely.
That's right.
And then after that, they encountered some Vrento guards. Among them were Sergeant Mary Ice and Captain Xander. Upon learning that they saved Mary Ice, the captain gave everybody a ride on his sled to report their deeds at Kraknar to Lord Stonecaster, who's a big, huge asshole. We don't like him. The party reported that they fought off bees. Like they were getting the report about what happened in the mines, and they said, yeah, we fought some monsters, didn't steal anything, like everything's good. They tried to save as many miners as they could from the goblin attacks, but a lot of them did not survive, sadly. And Lord Stonecaster then offered to give everybody in the party an official commendation, as well as a monetary reward for their efforts. Czar also asked if the Lord would hold a memorial for all of the miners who had passed, and everybody died in that fight. He was like, yeah, sure, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. And after that, they had the whole ceremony thingy. They revealed their official group name as the Mighty Ducks. And then afterwards, they all met me. And I showed up. I keep forgetting the dude's name. I just keep calling him in my head Mr. Zed. I know that's not his name. I just know it starts with a Z. But he showed up with me. They basically talked about needing to get some more relics and stuff. And my character said that she'd be a great asset because she has a lot of magic powers and she can cook, which is the most important thing. So everybody was cool with that, cool with her joining. And then we continued along our way, heading towards Valakan and then Vrento. So we were still on our way to Valakan. And along the way, we got into a big fight with this ice witch hag lady. She was really scary. She ate a dude. That sucked. We took some mental damage from that. A few of us did. I believe me and Nailin took some psychic damage from that. I don't remember who. It was either me and Nailin or me and Czar. But
I don't think it was me.
Or maybe Eladrian? No, it was me and Eladrian. That was it. I keep naming everybody. I was like, eventually I'll find the right person.
It'll sound right if you say it enough.
Yeah. So me and Eladrian, and then but we ended up beating her. I think 2 of us are down. I'm not. I'm fine. I turned invisible, so I wasn't targeted, but everybody else was. But we did it. We beat it.
Hell of a recap, Corey.
Yeah.
Give yourself 1 point of inspiration for that.
Clap, 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 clap. Snaps.
I took notes. I was ready.
10 out of 10.
I put the I think I did mark the inspiration notes on your character sheet in D&D Beyond. I think it's in like other tab or something like that.
Okay.
Like you start off with 3, so you get an extra 1.
Oh yeah, it's here. Awesome.
All right. Yeah. So just like you said, currently Eladrian and Naylan are unconscious on the ground, and after that ferocious, hellish rebuke that Zar unleashed upon the Ice Hag after taking damage himself, seeing his 2 compatriots fall in to that attack, he unleashed a torrent of hell flame against this hag, and he himself is actually unconscious on the ground after expending so much magical energy. And Midas and Kore, you two are the current party members that are conscious. So I'm going to roll something for... this is for Eladrian and Naylan. Alright, so 3. So... you guys are currently unconscious for at least 3 hours before you wake up from being unconscious.
Okay.
Oh wait, so we don't have to like heal them or anything?
They'll eventually wake up in 3 hours, but you guys are kind of just out in the middle of nowhere on your way back to Valakin.
Sure. Okay.
So
Alright.
depends on what you guys want to do. It's up to you two. You guys are the only ones awake.
Alright. Alright, Midas is gonna look at him like, fuck! He's gonna start looking through his bag before taking out some cloth and kind of like wiping it on Naylan, casting Cure Wounds.
Okay. Kore is going to let me look through my stuff, see what I have.
All right, big heal. So,
Oh, yes.
Naylan, you are awake now with 11 points healed.
Thank you.
I don't have anything. So I just yeah, Kore's just going to try and start a little fire and like try and get something going. Like, is it still snowing or like?
Since that hag died, that was killed, it seemed to be that she was the cause of all the bad weather that had been occurring. So the weather has gone back to how it was prior to you guys getting within her magical reach. So the sun is high in the sky. There's barely a wisp of cloud in the sky as well. So it's probably getting to about mid-afternoon now.
Here, let me start for everybody, and I
It's cold.
pull up my tinderbox and I just start a little campfire.
Nail
This is
like
happening.
shakily raises his hand over Eladrian and like sets it on his chest and casts like Cure Wounds on him for first level. Up you go.
Okay. Through the cold, your cold fingers, you press them on Eladrian's chest, and he gets up with 4 points of healing.
What happened? Oh my god. Wait. Wow. What a rush, man.
Seems
Midas
we
is gonna
underestimated
sit down
her.
next to them.
Thank you, Midas.
Next time y'all go down, I swear to... Are y'all okay?
I'm just glad you're all right. Oh my goodness.
We will be.
Naylan, thank you. Thank you, Naylan.
Here, come
It's
warm
nothing.
up around the fire.
Yes.
Midas is gonna saw his pulse before pulling his body also like near the fire.
So you do feel a pulse, but he's just currently unconscious.
Miss Zar, okay. I kind of like
He's
look him over a little.
alive. Little thing kind of tied himself out, but he's breathing.
Must have. Before I was knocked out, I think I remember him expelling quite a bit of magic. That I only saw a flash. What happened?
He got very, very angry. And
But you don't see the hag standing. I think that's a
Mhm.
good determinator.
Listen, you have a clear memory after getting blasted with a cone of cold.
I didn't get hit at all. I was invisible.
I didn't get hit at all.
Nailen also kind of like rolls eyeball.
You know, when we invited you along, I was expecting more offensive help.
I'm a spellcaster. Do I
I-
look like a beefy frontliner to you?
I don't remember a single spell being casted out of those hands of yours.
I
The ice
certainly
hag did catch
did.
us off guard. Had us quite a bit scrambled with that ice spell.
She caught
Overcast.
y'all
Did you miss
scrambled.
the Eldritch Blast I did? The Scorching Rays? All of that? You missed that?
Sorry, there was a wolf in my face, so I think I did miss that. That I handled, by the
Well,
way.
then don't tell me I did not do anything if you didn't even see it.
She got you there, man.
I was just sipping on some hot tea.
Eladrin, do you need to go back down?
I mean, I prefer not to.
Just
No.
wanted to double check.
Okay, that's a good question.
Look, let us just stop arguing, okay? We have Fortizard here. He spent so much of his energy. Let's just take a little rest, shall we?
As soon as he gets back up, though, we should probably get moving. I don't want us to get caught like this again.
Didn't
I don't know
happen
about
to,
y'all, but I don't want to get into another fight.
find any provisions on our assailant.
The hag's body is like a pile of ashes after Czar got through with her.
Oh,
Good point. Yes.
There's not really much to really look at, Nayland.
Bones.
noticed.
Ash.
Yeah, Ash.
Probably better that way.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Ugh,
Okay,
I'm-
so what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to take this guy, like throw him over your shoulder and like keep going, or what are we doing here?
Eladrin, what time is it?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me take a look here. It's about.
Midas is gonna glare at Nayland.
What time is it?
I
Is
don't
it
have
actually-
any idea. Is it really? I think so. Is it whatever time I say it is?
It is around mid-afternoon, so probably around like 4 p.m.
That's exactly what I said.
I would have 5.
Can I try to wake up Czar by expending my last spell slot with a cure wounds?
You can
Oh,
certainly try.
Second level cure wounds on him. I'm gonna try it.
Give it a shot.
All right, Neil's just gonna look at Czar, kind of rub his hands together, and then just smack him across the face with a level
Yeah.
2 cure wounds for 12.
Damn, son.
All right. As you slap the frost off his cheeks with the cure wounds, he still remains unconscious, but all of his wounds are pretty much gone though.
Why
Except for
is
a small blue handprint.
He's
Well,
out with the
yeah.
light.
Your hand's pretty big.
Oh,
and why is he unconscious again? Because I forgot.
He exhausted himself.
he seems
He's-
to
oh, so
use
he's
too much
exhausted. He's
Arcana.
exhausted. Okay,
Nothing my magic can heal.
nothing. So magic cannot heal other magic. What if we were to get in his head? Be like, hey man, it's okay.
I think rest is just what he requires.
I don't
He
think I want
needs
to
to
be in
rest.
that head, honestly.
Okay, we will just let him rest. I will play a song for him while he rests. I will do this, and I get out my little bird flute, and I just start playing a song.
A small tear just goes down Nalen's eye as he remembers he doesn't have any more spell slots.
Well, now it is a good time as any to rest, I believe. Just for a little while.
Agreed.
We just recollect ourselves and when Zara wakes up, we'll hit the road.
All right, perfect. So
Do
you
a
guys
little
can,
short rest.
so you can take a short rest, and Corey, you have an idea, given your familiarity with Vatican. You're probably only a few hours away to get to the town of Vatican from where you guys are right now. So you can take a short break. You can use your hit die to recover some HP, and also Eladrian's got a nice little extra bonus for those that expend a hit die. So if you use a hit die, you get to use what is it, a D6, an extra D6.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
a D8.
I don't even need.
I already got it maxed out.
I got maxed out.
Yeah, way to go.
One roll is all it took.
And it always will when Eladrian's around.
Always.
I didn't even need a 6.
So that Song of Rest also applies to you as well, Eladrian. Even though
Alright,
you're
great.
playing it, you get to use it.
Get that feel good soul music.
A 1. Perfect.
Mhm.
Better than none. You know what? There you go.
All right. So after your bit of time resting by the fire, getting warm again, Zar is still sleeping or unconscious. What do you guys want to do?
I suppose I will carry him to town.
I'm sure he appreciate that a lot.
Yes, I'm sure as well. And I just hulk him up on my shoulder.
All right. So you whip him up on your shoulder, and you guys are setting out.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you guys begin to make your way back down the path towards Balakan with Corey leading the way. She's quite familiar with her own home territory. And just as the night has fallen, you guys crest over that final hill, and the little town of Vatican is in sight. As you guys approach, you can start to see that the villagers are putting out their, the lights that were outside of their homes, kind of snuffing out the candles, just getting ready to head to sleep. You can see that the stopover still has its lights on, as it usually does. And as you guys walk into town, there's still a number of villagers that are outside, and as they see you all approach, they give you a big smiles. They come up and wave at you and shake your hands and pat your shoulders. And some of them even give really big hugs to Corey. You guys are quite well known in this town after your exploits, and Corey, well, you just know a wide variety of people that live here.
Corey is going to, of course, be friendly with everybody that she recognizes, but she quickly leaves to go to the stopover. Like, you just see her just bunny hopping straight there. She's just very excited.
All right. So Corey, after interacting with some of the villagers, she kind of cuts down towards the stopover. And what about the rest of you guys? What are you up to?
I'm gonna just look for. I'm gonna go stop over too. Need to put Zar down to rest.
All right.
Yeah, I see no.
I'll also.
I see no reason not to follow, right? So as we make our way, following the bunny trail, just be in the back, singing the songs of our escapades, letting the town know who we are and why we are here.
And you got, as you kind of sing that and regale the people with your stories, they're kind of like following behind you, kind of just like clapping along with as you sing and play your music for the crowd, and they're all very keen to hear you play, Eladrian.
So keen. They're the keenest.
And so you all head into the stopover, and Corey, you're the first to enter, and behind the bar, you see Quinn. She's kind of polishing off the bar, cleaning off some glasses, and as soon as she sees you come in, she runs out from behind the bar and kind of just like a big jump into your arm. She is a halfling, and you're like 5'11", so she does kind of jump up into your arms, so excited to see you. and she'll, as she gives you a big tight embrace, she whispers into your ear, she's up in your room. She's been waiting a few days to see you. She really misses you. Well, and then she sees the rest of them come in, everyone else, and she kind of, as she lets go of hugging you, she says, "Oh, well, welcome back, heroes. Any big news from up in Kraknar? How was your time up there?"
It was a bit tiring, but it was resourceful.
You met Quinn?
We've met Queen.
We have.
We have met
Oh.
Queen. Yes, we know Queen. Why? How do you know Queen?
Well,
You know Quinn?
she's my family.
Your
Family. Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
As
her
close as
cousins
we
or-
could be. I mean, not by blood, Eladrian, not by blood.
Oh, okay.
I owe her so much, so much. She's helped me when I had nothing.
Oh, Corey,
Just
you're
so
being
good to
you're being way too modest, way too modest.
No, you are the one who's being too modest, my friend. You are just a saint. I'm just so glad to see you again. Here, everybody, give me a moment. I really need to go upstairs real quick. And she just, without explaining, just goes straight up. And she yells at Quinn. You said she's in her room?
Yeah, she's in your room. She's waiting for
All
you.
right. Okay, bye. And she just bunny hops straight up the stairs.
Where's she
wasn't
off
weird.
to?
Oh well, me and Corey go way back. She's one of the reasons why the stopover is what it is today. But so she has her own room up there, and she has a friend waiting for her. She's been asking for her, so I knew she would be coming back pretty soon. So yeah, I told her that she could wait up in Corey's room.
It should be. Is this okay? Okay.
Speaking of rooms, I need to set my friend down here. He seems a bit tuckered out after a fight we had.
Oh no!
yeah, you're
What
still
happened to
here.
Czar? What happened to
Scary.
Czar?
Just a bit of over arcana use.
Do you have any hangover cures? Like a raw egg with some Tabasco sauce in a glass that we can pour down his gullet, maybe wake him up.
Honestly, that might work.
That will not work.
Like a wake up juice, like a tonic or something.
Eladrian,
What?
It would be
man?
funny at least.
let the boy rest.
But I'm so worried about him. He's such a young boy.
I presume, yeah.
Well, I can't say I know any kind of wake-up juice. Usually, all the drunks that come through here, usually they just sleep it off in one of the rooms upstairs. But I know that the last room I rented out to you guys, unfortunately, it's a little bit full. And she kind of nods over, and you guys can see in kind of the corner, like a corner booth in the tavern. There's 3 men sitting in chainmail. And they're kind of staring you guys up and down.
Oh. Hey, they're looking
I
at.
see.
They're looking at. Guys, do you ever feel like you're being watched?
Oh, they are watching us.
I knew it. I knew something felt funny. Should we just go over there, introduce ourselves, and say, "Hey, just let's break the ice here, boys," and then speak to them? Do you know what they want? I don't know what they want.
I'm sure they're just a bit defensive.
Let's go. Let's go say hello. Come on.
It's not really necessary. Lad.
I have an unconscious boy on my shoulder.
It'll make for easy conversation. Bring him. Come on.
There's an unconscious
Hello,
tiefling
friends.
boy.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
no, hello.
What is happening with you today? Welcome to the stopover. This is our favorite place to come. What brings you? Are you here for
Oh my
fun? For work? For pleasure? For both? What is going on? Why are you here?
Someone needs to get one of those kitty backpacks with the leashes on them and put it on
Yes.
Eladrian.
The 3 guys kind of look back and forth to themselves, and Eladrian, now that you've gotten a lot closer, you see an emblem that you recognize.
Uh-oh.
Let me just post that in chat real quick. but it's similar to the guys that you encountered outside of the Crimson Echo Hotel.
Oh, the
Oh
calendar one?
shit!
The calendar boys? The Advent calendar? The clerics or the paladins of the Advent?
Yes, they do bear that crest on some of their armor, some of their some of their armor, some of their chainmail has this symbol on their gear, and they're kind of just seeing you come up to them. They just kind of start like giggling to each other, and then they just like lean over to one another, cover their mouths, and whisper something, and they kind of chuckle and laugh as you come up towards them. And one of them looks over to Quinn, and he says, So these are the heroes of Valakin? And Quinn shouts, Yeah, they sure are. And go ahead.
Oh yes, it is us. We are the heroes of Valakin. You've known of us. We recognize this, right? We don't just see it. We like recognize it and know that it's them.
Yeah, you don't know who the people are, like these new individuals, and they are 3 human males, but they are all different individuals than ones you've met, but they do bear that Paladins of the Advent crest to them.
Okay, all right. Oh, you guys! We have met your friends in earlier at another hotel. I was playing some beautiful music, and apparently they did not like it as much as I thought they would. But that is okay. I am sure that you will also like my beautiful music. Would you like me to play you a song? I can play you a song right now. In fact, yes.
Eladrin,
Actually,
maybe we shouldn't just play music in front of random people.
Yes,
You don't
let them
Music-
enjoy their own time.
Music is
here.
meant to be shared.
Okay,
Amongst all
but
the-
I hear you, but the last time you did this in front of, and I like gestured towards their crest, that didn't really go well last time. I don't know if you remembered.
Yeah, but that is in the past.
Well, seems like you've met some of us before.
Oh, yes. We made a couple of you. They were great friends. We left on wonderful terms.
Well,
Yes.
don't you worry. In a couple of months, you guys can go back to your whatever hole you crawled out of. The Paladins of Advent will make sure to take care of Stellaris. Don't you worry. And then they just kind of go back and start talking to each other again.
A couple of months. What do you mean by this? What is happening in a couple of what is it? Do you know something I do not know?
Guy turns around. You're still here? Oh my god. Take a hint.
I've been saying the same thing.
Seems like you gotta take care of that drunken child that's on the big guy's shoulders over there.
He's not drunken. He's not even old enough to drink.
Technically.
All the more reason to go take care of him. Sounds like you can't even protect your own.
That is enough of that. I do not mean to take any insult from you.
Well, then you shouldn't have come over here.
I'm going to leave.
See
You do
you,
not deserve my presence,
see you later, Music Man.
nor the presence of the Mighty Ducks. Music man, what
The Mighty Ducks. Oh my god. Hey guys, get it? Who came up with that name?
our great leader, Naylan.
No.
Midas is gonna like cough up. No, was like had to chuckle.
Nail's just gonna walk out, and look for an infirmary or some kind of place where he can set down this child.
Quinn walks over to you, Nail, and says, "Well, I don't have the big room open, but I got 2 more rooms, and they each got 2 beds in them with them, so you guys can split them. Of course, I'll give you the heroes discount, of course."
Heroes discount.
That would be fine. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just upstairs and to the left, and then for the other one, it's just one more down and to the left.
All right, I'll bring him upstairs to the left. Just set him down on a bed.
Not on the floor, no.
No, not that
Just
mean.
drop him like a sack of
Saved
potatoes.
our fucking lives. Bring him something. No, I'll tuck him in nice. Turn on a candle or something so he's not cold.
A candle. Turn it on. Yes, turn the candle. You get the-
Shut up.
All right. So while all that was is happening, Corey, what are you doing?
I am going straight to my room. Straight there. Corey's gonna knock. Just do like the little just a little knock to say, guess who?
And from the behind the door, you hear a sudden like stomp on the ground and fast footsteps kind of running to the door as the door like slowly opens the knob and starts like slowly creaking the door, and you just see one eye, and then as soon as she recognizes you, the door swings open. Mama! And she jumps and gives you a huge hug around the waist.
Hello, my sweet little angel. How are you? I missed you so much. Mwah.
Oh, I missed you too, Mom. Where'd you go?
Your mama's had a whole adventure. I have so many stories I could tell you. Oh goodness, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, Mom. I was helping out Auntie Quinn, and I was helping, cook some food just like you do.
Oh, really? What did you cook?
Me and Auntie Quinn, we made some bread rolls, and mine were a little bit burnt, but Auntie Quinn still ate it.
Oh, that is so sweet. I bet she loved it, my dear. Oh, she just gives her just a really tight hug.
So, as you stare at this little girl, Corey, you see, just to describe her for everyone else, you see a very young Harengon girl with very similar ears and bunny ears and teeth and a fluffy tail and rabbit's feet that are very similar to Corey, but her eyes are belonging to someone else. She doesn't have her mother's eyes. She has someone else's eyes. And she's just in a small little dress, kind of getting ready for bed, and she's currently holding like a little doll that's also like a little bunny doll. And
For clarity,
yep.
we don't know any of this, right? We're not in the same room. We don't see, we don't hear.
No, I'm just giving
Okay.
you a visual.
Cool. Thank you.
So yeah, she grabs your hand, Corey, and leads you into the room. Mama, tell me your stories.
Okay. Well, sit here. I just did a lot of traveling, and during my adventures, I found the mighty ducks. Have you heard of them, sweetheart?
The heroes of Valakin? Of course I've heard of them.
Yes. So I joined their group, and I've been traveling with them since yesterday. I think it was yesterday. But not pretty
Wow.
long, and we fought a big scary monster together.
She kind of like grabs you a little bit closer and says, "How scary."
Oh, she was a witch, and she had ice powers, and she even had a huge icy wolf with the most ferocious teeth you've ever seen in your life, and he goes, yeah, and she
Ah!
like pretends to like be a wolf and like forever.
Oh, Mom, are you okay? Did the mean lady hurt you?
Oh, no. I just had this little scratch, that's all. But we beat it with the help of our special friend. His name is Czar. And I wish you could meet him, but he is sleeping right now. He used a lot of his power to help save us.
Well, I'll be sure to make him lots of bread rolls when he wakes up.
We'll make sure that they aren't burnt, all right? I'll help bake them with you.
Yay!
I love you so much, my little one.
I love you too, Mom. And as you guys are kind of hugging, you hear a knock at your door, and she opens it and walks in, and it's Quinn. And
Yes.
your daughter goes, "Auntie Quinn, look, Mom's here." Yeah, I saw her downstairs, and she came with the mighty ducks. Can you believe that? I know, Mama was just telling me all about it.
Yes. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I ran just I did not spend that much time downstairs, Quinn. I'm just so excited to see Des.
Oh, that's okay, honey. Of course you want to go see Des. It's not a problem, but I just wanted to know if I could just talk to you for a little bit.
Sure. Des? Uh, hmm. Is it just me and you? Des, could you? Hmm.
Yeah,
Where are the others?
I think some of them are still downstairs. I mean, they can, Des, you know what you could do for me? If you could go downstairs and just, there's only 2 plates that need to be cleaned. Do you think you can do that for me? Of course, Auntie Quinn, I could go do that. And she kind of hops and skips away with her little bunny doll in hand, and she's just like, Mama's home, Mama's home, Mama's home. And then she leaves the room.
Okay.
And Quinn comes up to you and kind of just sits down on the bed next to you, and she says, "Well, so you're really joining up with these guys, huh?"
Oh yes, of course. You know, I figured it would be the best thing to do, the best plan of action. I mean, they're doing many great things, and well, you know me, my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we really become something, you know, legendary, I mean, I'd be able to support you and everyone here, and just, you know, I just figured that would be just, and also I'd have some extra protection in order to get to where I need to go to join the Gormans. So
Yeah, and I always support you, Corey. I always support you in everything you do, and well, I'm glad that you're able to get together with these guys. At least I've seen them in action. And I know that they can have your back, and well, if they do half the things that they did for this town out in the big world of Stellaris, then well, I'm sure you're definitely gonna be able to get into the Gourmands for sure.
yes, of course, and make a difference while I'm at it.
Yeah, of course. But how long do you think you're going to be away for? It's hard to explain to Des exactly where her mom's is.
Ah, yes. Well, that is the thing. When I'm not too sure. I mean, I'll definitely try to come back as often as I can, but the things that we need to do and the places that we need to go, they are far from here.
Well,
The
I
journey is
understand.
going to be long.
I understand that, but it's going to be hard for Des to understand that, and I think you need to tell her what's going on and how long you're planning on being away for.
Of course. And I mean, are you okay with it? Because I'm
Well,
asking a lot of you. I have asked a lot of you.
Well, Corey, I've been around Death's whole life, and of course, I love her just like my own daughter as well. But it can be a little bit much, and I mean, I hate to ask this, but anytime you get a little bit of extra gold, it'll help go a long way with me getting a little bit of extra help to help out at the stopover. If with you being gone, I'm losing my head chef.
Of course. Oh my goodness. You don't even need to ask. I mean, that is the very least I can do, my friend. And how was she? While I was gone.
Well, she was always asking about you, and it's kind of hard to give her a exact answer. I don't want to exactly tell her mom's out there fighting who knows what and dealing with God knows what, but I kept her distracted, and the villagers are here to help out as well. They love her too. But yeah, it's it was going okay. I just think that she needs to hear it from you. That's all.
Of course. I was hoping I would be back quicker, but I do apologize about that. I will certainly talk to her later. Once we get to the initial excitement and I introduce her to everybody and all of that.
Well, when you guys, I know these guys don't tend to stick around in one place very long. So how long you guys planning on staying here?
Hmm. Now, this is a good question. I'd have to check in with everybody. I definitely want to stay at least for tonight. And just rest and have a moment to catch up with you and Des.
No,
And
of course. And at that moment, Des kind of walks back into the room, and she walks over very proudly over to Quinn, and she says, "Auntie Quinn, I did the dishes." And Quinn just kind of scruffles around. I don't know what's the word for it. Kind of just rubs her head very proudly, and she says, "Well, thank you very much, young lady. Well, why don't I let you and your mom have a little bit of time to yourselves? I'll go check in on the rest of the Mighty Ducks, okay?" And she goes, "Wow, you're gonna be looking after the heroes?" "Oh, I sure am. All right, have some fun with your mom, okay?" And Quinn kind of walks. Quinn's a halfling, so she's not very tall, so she doesn't have to bend down very far to give Des a little smooch on the forehead as she turns around and heads back outside. And so, Corey, you spend a little bit of time just having a conversation with Des, just kind of regaling her with some of the adventures that you've had as you've been out on the road, and she tells you about the time she saw that frog in the pond, and she skipped a rock and it bounced twice off the pond and things like that. So she's just having a little story time with you. And so the rest of you guys, what are you guys up to? Naylan, you just dropped off Czar, and Midas and Eladrian, what are you guys up to?
We are definitely hanging out together, side by side.
We are?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. But
So-
wherever you go, my friend, I go with you. We are
Okay.
like two peas in a pod. Like bacon and eggs. Like salt and pepper. Like jam and peanut butter. And,
Okay.
like roasted butter.
So speaking for
What is that?
Midas would be at the bar trying to order a drink, something to help him get through this night of hearing Eladrian talk his ear off.
So before Quinn went upstairs to talk with Corey, she poured you a couple of drinks for you and Eladrian, and she pours a glass of water and kind of just leaves it on the side and says, "Well, that's for Naylan when he comes back down. I know he's not much of a drinker." And
Thank you.
and then she goes, please excuse me, guys. I gotta go head upstairs for a quick second." And she walks away.
And that's when she goes upstairs to talk to...
Yeah.
Okay, so when Des comes down to do dishes, do we notice her?
Yeah, you see a little girl kind of hopping down the stairs, she's one step, a two step, a three step. She's just jumping down the stairs, and then she's just very casually walks behind the bar, and you can hear some clattering of plates and stuff like that behind the bar. You can't see her unless you kind of lean over and look.
Yeah.
But she's just kind of there, just sitting on the ground. There's a little bucket beside her, and she's just humming to herself, very happy. She's like, yeah, da 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 da, do do do.
Okay, so as Eladrian is not super worried about all the clatter and the other noises, but as soon as the music starts to happen, as soon as she starts to hum and things, the conversation between Midas and Eladrian, I'm sure was very one-sided, and Midas was just sitting there looking at Eladrian talk. And so as soon as I hear this music, I just look over the bar and I notice her, and I'm like, what are you doing down there? Right? And I just kind of want to, I don't know, I want to interact with Des a little bit.
Yeah, sure. She looks up and she says, "Well, hi. Do you need a drink? I'll have to wait till Auntie Quinn comes down."
Auntie Quinn? No, I don't need any drink. I was wondering where you learned such a beautiful song.
Oh, well, I was just humming this and humming that. I think I heard it from some of the villagers one time.
It is beautiful music that you make, little child. The music comes from the children. It is so wonderful to hear. Oh, wonderful. We can make music together. Here, let me get my flute. You hum, and I will play the flute. Ready?
Okay. I
Midas
guess
is
so.
gonna mouth the words "run."
And she kind of goes wide-eyed, looking at you, Midas, as you mouth that to her. But then Eladrin, you start playing, and roll a performance check for me.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
So you are just playing a very lovely melody. It's like those people that can just like hear the pitch of certain songs and stuff like that. So you just completely like play whatever she was humming just by that brief amount of time that you heard her humming. So you just kind of start playing that song, and she goes, "Wow, you're amazing."
Oh no! See, I told you the music comes from the children. It is for you that is amazing.
So I did that?
Absolutely, you are the one that's magical here.
Wow, I'm just like my mom.
Who's your mother?
Well, her name's Corey.
Midas is gonna cough on his drink.
Oh, are you okay, mister?
Yeah, it's just strong.
Did you say Kore?
And then the little girl kind of starts really just pulling into herself, and she says, "Oh, I don't think I was supposed to say that."
It all makes, you both have, you have ears like your mother has ears. This is, oh my gosh. What? Your mother is a part? Oh, your mother, she is a pretty impressive lady. You are a very lucky child.
Oh,
She is hanging out with us right now. She was helping us as the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, and
Helping is a stretch.
as soon as she hears that, oh my, you guys are the heroes?
You've heard of us?
Of course, the whole town knows about you guys. You saved us.
You see, I slap Midas on the shoulder. I'm like, see, I told you, man, we are famous here.
We're really never gonna lose that name, huh?
Why would you want to change it? I love it.
I'm so happy you do. He like rolled his eyes.
Can you play more music, mister?
Oh, I can, of course. Do you want to hear something else? Here, let me get my bagpipes out for you. Hang on here. Hold on.
And she watches you pull out this contraption that she's never seen before.
No way.
And the little girl goes, "That was kind of bad, sir. That was kind of bad."
What do you think of that? See, that's because you are not helping. You are the magic, I tell you, every time.
I've been trying to tell him. He never listened.
I don't think I had that kind of magic, sir, to make that
You don't
sound
want that
good.
kind of music.
You would be surprised, little one. What is your name?
And with that, she just like puts the plates down and just runs upstairs.
She said stranger danger.
Eladrin, look what you did. You scared the poor thing.
I don't know what came over me. It was the magic of the music.
Yeah. You put quite the curse on her.
What?
Nothing, buddy. Like Midas was like down his drink and pats Eladrin's back.
Now, do you think that's the same Kore, right? Like, you don't know another Kore, the one that we just have come to us in the Mighty Ducks now together?
With
He's the
bunny
same
ears.
one? Yes, does the same little hop thing, like hippity hoppity down the bunny trail.
I'm sure there's a lot of Kores with bunny ears that do the little hoppity hop thing that lives in this area.
So
Surely.
it's probably not the same. So it's probably not the same Kore.
No, of course not.
Probably not. No, of course. There's somebody totally different.
Midas just look at Eladrin with like the most most flattest face, just like really.
I mean, you sound confident, right? It's enough for me. Like, okay, yeah, you're usually right, so I'm going to go with these.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's sort Midas. Ooh, wow, talking third person is crazy. Sort Eladrin.
Nayland, what are you up to?
Nailin probably is just going to like look over Czar, watch over Czar until he's well. And also, especially hearing those loud ass bagpipes, he's not going downstairs. So yeah, he's probably just like, you know, arms crossed, maybe lit some incense, working on his potion. Just like working his own study, but like looking over to Czar to make sure he's still good.
Awesome.
Just, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Oh my god.
You have actual pipes.
That is crazy.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. He got the whole studio. That's crazy. That's dedication.
Method acting.
These are the hardest fucking things to play. Like, and plus, like, it's a mini set.
It just looks hard to hold more than anything.
It's not easy.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You know, it's better than what I
Sounds like-
usually hear.
Sounds like a
That
snake
is
whistle.
crazy.
Like he's trying to like charm a snake.
It's funny.
And then for my bird flute, I have this now.
Amazing. It's an excellent. I love it.
For the flute. For the flute. Okay.
Love it. Love
Um,
it.
Midas is gonna like stare into his drink, but then look up at Eladrin. This Eladrin, I have a question, but you can't tell nobody I asked.
Okay.
Think of it as he like gulps before continue a mighty duck promise that you won't say nothing. That's a big promise, Eladrin.
I give you a high flipper.
Like if you break this promise, I will actually have to kill you and turn you to a pelt.
Well, I would never do such a thing. If there's one thing, if there is one thing, it is loyal, especially to
Okay.
one such as you who admits to being a mighty duck.
I never said that part.
In that
I
case,
said-
why would they make a mighty duck promise?
It doesn't matter. You promised
Mighty
already, so I'm
duck
just gonna
promise
say
is
the
only a
question already.
promise to be made
Eladrin,
between
silence.
mighty ducks. So, I'll tell you what. I would make this promise with you, on the condition of you saying that you're a mighty duck.
Anyways, I'm gonna just ask you this question. So,
Okay.
it's
You
about
ask.
Czar.
Okay.
Okay, like I said, don't tell nobody. Do you
Okay.
think he prefers his tail out of his pants or like through a pant hole?
Have you seen his tail?
I don't look at his tail, but is this a question, Eladrin?
Yeah,
Answer
I
it.
know. If if I had a tail, right, I would want it to be snug and comfortable. I would not want something like just only feeling pressure on one side. So I would think that there would be like a hole of some sort. So that way.
So,
there-
so do you think it sticks out like from like the top of his pants, or do you think there's a hole, like you know how like there's pant holes? What if there's like a hole like in like on his back and a hole he kind of like sticks his tail through it?
So how often have you been thinking of Zar's tail?
That does not matter. Answer the question, Eladrin.
Oh, okay. Yes. This is about Zar, not about you. Okay, and your
Exactly.
obsession with Zar's tail. Got it.
That there's no obsession, I promise you.
Oh, right. Just
I
like
can
you're not
I
about-
can barely stand
Huh?
that 12-year-old.
Okay. Right. That makes total sense. Sure. Yes, the tail. Does it come out like a hump? Does it have like the hole? Or does it, go down the side of the leg? What does the tail do?
Look, I don't know. Like, what is his preference? I feel like if there's a hole in the pants, it would be like
It's
better for him, more dexterous.
such a very personal question about asking someone about their tail.
I don't think it's that personal. I mean, I've
No, you
I've
are-
asked more personal questions.
Okay, well, we will just ask him then. We will. As
Oh,
soon as he
that's not necessary.
Wait.
Whatever happened to this Mighty Duck promise? This is not feeling like a Mighty Duck promise if you're going out and telling people. You promise not to say anything.
The only way that we can make a mighty duck promise is if you admit to being a mighty duck in the first place.
Okay. So if you don't tell nobody, I omit.
Okay, I will not. Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm a Mighty Duck. Crack.
Okay. I will not tell
Yes.
anyone.
Oh my god, that was hard to say. I gotta wash out my mouth.
I will not say anything to anyone out loud.
Oh, so you never answered my question though, Eladrin. What do you think he prefers?
That I don't. Probably out of the pants.
Midas would like
You
reach
know, what if,
into
he,
his like.
what if he wears like a kilt, man? What if he doesn't even have like pants? What if it's more like a skirt kind of thing?
Oh,
Because it's
I
just
never thought about that.
Right?
One
What if it's more just like,
one
you know,
second.
free to like wave in the wind and stuff? You know?
As Eladrin continues to talk, Midas is gonna rip out like his sketches from like his bag and starts like writing skirt question mark with five like circle it 5 times and then he like, puts it back in.
What is this? You have also been drawing Zar's tail?
Wait no, I've not just been drawing his
Seems like
tail.
might be a bigger problem.
Eladrin, this does not feel like a Mighty Duck promise right now.
Why not? We are the ones that have made the promise to each other.
But, I'm adding another line to the promise. You cannot talk about this anymore.
But you can't just add things to the
I
promise.
just did it. Eladrin, I swear to God, do you want to be turned into a rug?
Turn into a, you going to turn me into a rug? What, you going to pluck my feathers and weave them around you, Taylor?
Do you want to find out?
That's probably not a very comfortable thing. No, I don't really want to find out. Okay, fine. I will keep your secret.
Thank you. No more talking about this. This conversation's over. Matter of fact,
You know what?
suddenly
What?
I gotta use the bathroom.
You know what? Quack. 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 Quack.
Midas is gonna get up from the table, like starts walking backwards slowly, eyeing Galadrin. Not a word. He's gonna walk off to use the restroom.
Alright, that's hilarious. Another maybe hour or so pass, and you guys are starting to feel a little bit tired, and everyone goes to their quarters, and Midas and Eladrin, you guys are sharing a room, so I'm sure the conversation will continue. But after the conversations die down, I'm sure Midas is like, trying to block his ears with the pillow as Eladrin just keeps talking, and he just tries to go to sleep. But eventually, you all find a long rest. But during this time, Zar, as you
Midas,
lay...
you asleep yet? Hey, Midas, you asleep? You asleep yet, Midas? Midas, you asleep? Hey, Midas. Midas. Midas, you asleep
Eladrin,
yet?
say my name one more time, and you're never gonna wake up from this sleep.
Are you sleeping? You know,
Y'all just hear like a stalking grass be casted.
who do you think named the watermelon watermelon?
Eladrin, please.
Why do you think they call it watermelon?
Why don't you ask the person who made it? Not I.
Yes, that's the question I was going to. Do you know who it is? Is it Mr. Melon?
Ask Nayland. I think he's right next door.
Walter Melon? Is that it? Walter Melon? Walter Melon Collie?
Midas is gonna turn over in bed and start screaming into the pillow.
Okay, that's it.
Here.
Nail and rest happily.
Alright, so Zar, as you lay in a deep, restless sleep, a series of flashing images race through your mind as you see your mother's store, the world of words, open and brimming with customers, and the smiling face of your sister Neza as she shows off some of the books. The scene then changes rapidly, a darker image, as you see your sister closing and locking the doors of the bookstore with a somber yet determined look on her face. A flash of the Crimson Echo Hotel, your mother's room. Neza is holding your mother's hand and seems to be saying something to her. Neza kisses Martha's hand, gets up, and leaves the room. The image of a familiar place, the Vunith Institute of the Arcane. You see your sister reading a book in the library. The final image you see is of your sister exiting Vrento, heading south. You are startled awake. You wake up and go and wash your face when you notice something different when you look in the mirror. And Zar, tell us what you see.
Yeah, so kind of just like frazzled by the dream, just like scrubbing his face, just like, oh, Mesa, where'd you go? And he kind of looks into the mirror, and instead of like the kind of like the boyish boyish features that he had before. He sees like a sharper jawline. His teeth are pointed, even are more pointy now. They're sharper now. There's more rows of them. His horns are curled upwards more, and they're just long and pointed. And then his tail is also longer with a spade-like end to the tail. And luckily, he has a hole in his pants that just kind of flows through. But and he kind of he kind of looks at himself. He's like, who's this? What happened? It looks down at his hands. His nails are fully grown out, kind of like demon-like in a way. So his features, after casting that spell, definitely took on a more evil. Oh my god, more evil look to them. What is this? And he'll take his book out. Book.
What's up, buddy?
Wake up. Wake up.
I am awake.
Something's happened.
What?
So, I look like a demon. Or, I looked like a demon before, but...
Wait a minute, have you been a demon this whole time?
No, I'm a tiefling, so I had a demon blood, but it's never been... never been this much.
So that's yes to the demon part.
Yes, I am kind of a demon.
That's pretty
But
cool. That's pretty cool, man.
But now, like, my features, they've changed. After...
Well,
Do you remember that?
Sometimes when you grow up, certain things change about you.
Is that what happens?
Well, I mean, maybe not overnight like it happened to you, it seems like, but usually it's a lot slower.
Well, I mean, it was after I cast that spell. Do you remember that rebuke after she almost killed our friends?
Yeah, it was almost like you didn't need me at all for that. You just kind of did that all on your own.
Yeah, I think it was the demon blood in me, or the devil blood in me that made that. But did you feel how angry I was?
Oh yeah, I felt you. You're clutching onto me with all sorts of anger. I felt it.
What do I do now?
Well,
I can't show my face to my friends now.
What do you mean you can't show your face to your friends? They're your friends.
Yeah, but I look evil. They might think I'm evil.
Well, you still sound like the old Tsar to me, okay? So I don't think they'll be, they might have questions, but, just tell them about the whole demon blood thing. I'm sure they'll be cool with it.
But why? Sometimes, why can't you give better advice sometimes?
My man, I have just been with you this entire time. I don't know jack squat about the outside world, nor how people interact with each other.
Yeah, that's true. I am putting a lot of burden on you.
Yeah, and you wake me up in the middle of the night, and you lay this all on me.
Hey, you listen to me now, all right? You don't need to sleep. I don't know why you're sleeping in the first place.
Can Nailin wake up to this at all? Like,
roll perception for me.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
So you don't wake up to it, but Zar, you see Nailin kind of toss and turn in the bed a little bit as your conversation with your book gets a little heated.
Stop talking to you, Book.
Book, you're gonna wake Nailin up.
I'm almost 100% sure he can't hear me.
Yeah, but you're making me be loud, alright?
That sounds more like a you problem than a me problem.
Man, Book, you've gotten really mean lately.
Maybe it's because I grew up a little bit too.
Oh? Did you?
Well, if you grew up, why can't I?
That's true. I'm happy for you, Book. You're still my friend, even though you changed.
And you know what? The Mighty Ducks are gonna feel the same way about you.
I hope so. And also this crazy. I had a dream, Book.
Oh, well, tell me all about it. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it was Neza. You remember my sister?
Oh yeah, she was that nice lady that liked books.
Yeah, her. She has the demon blood in me too. I mean, she has the demon blood in her as well. She's a tiefling. But she was in Vrento, and she was leaving Vrento. She like kissed Mom's hand and just left.
Oh, where do you think she went off to?
I don't know.
Did you have any like clues in the dream? Or do we have a mystery on our hands?
I think we might have a mystery. I don't know. Oh, I got an idea, Book.
Ooh, lay it on me.
Okay, so we got these paper birds, and I'll take the paper bird out. And I think I can send this to anyone, anywhere, anytime. I'm not sure how it works. Maybe we should go outside.
All right, just make sure to take me with you.
Well, Book, you come everywhere with me. What do you mean?
I know, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. And I'll try to sneak out the room.
All right, roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, that was almost a 1. 15.
All right, so you're able to get out of the room without awaking Nayland.
I'll kind of go through the halls, kind of slink down the stairs, and go outside.
All right, so you're able to squeak through the basement tavern area. There's no one that's currently there still. You are coming down here quite late in the evening, or early morning, I should say, and you head outside.
So yeah, I'll take the paper bird. I'll take my quilt and I'll write in I'll do blue ink. Neza, I don't know if this was a dream or not, or maybe I'm just going crazy. But why are you leaving Vrento? If you are leaving Vrento, where are you going? When are you gonna return? Please try to find a way to answer me back. And he'll further, dash Czar, P.S. I love you, and then he'll fold it back up into a paper bird, and I don't know how it works.
All right, and you don't even have to do any of the folding. As soon as you kind of finish dotting the last line of your letter, the paper bird starts to fold itself into an origami bird, and it gently kind of lifts off your hand. And as you see it start to fly away, you see it kind of tracing off into the night, but then you see it start flying in circles. And it keeps flying around in circles, and then it flies back to your hand.
Look.
What's up, buddy?
This is supposed to be a magical paper bird that if I write a note on it, it should send to anyone. But it didn't send to Neza.
Here, put that paper on top of me.
And I'll open them, or I'll stick the paper in like a page. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, just like you said, it should go to anyone that's, well, at least on this plane at the very least.
This plane? You think she's plane shifting?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but if she was on this plane, then this letter would have went right to her.
I'm more powerful wizard than she is. I can't plane shift. How is she plane shifting?
If I could shrug my shoulders, I would. I do not know.
You think she got kidnapped, Book?
I don't know. You didn't have any other clues in your dream?
Not that I remember.
Well, recap it for me one more time. My memory's a little bit foggy.
Okay, so it starts off. She's in the bookstore, and she's looking all sad and stuff like that. And then the next thing, she's out of the bookstore, closing it up, locking it up. And then she goes sees Mom. She kisses Mom's hand, and then flash, and she leaves the room, and then she's at Voneth. She's reading in the library. Oh, the library. She must have read something. She must have figured out a way to plane shift.
Looks like we have a mystery on our hands.
I don't know if you can tell me this or not, but whenever I saw Neza in the library, it was just her by herself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't catch a glimpse of the book she was reading.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to talk to one of my teachers when I get back and see how the hell she did that.
Well, it doesn't sound like we're gonna be figuring this out tonight. Might as well go, get as much sleep as you can.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? And kind of close the book, look at the letter again, just kind of read it over a couple times, and just like think of Neza and like, where could you be? Why would you leave? Why wouldn't you tell me? And you'll kind of just keep repeating that as he goes back up to the room until slink into bed.
All right, and you head to bed and are able to finish off your long rest there. So everyone gets a long rest, and we'll take a little break.
Wow.
Good
This was a
job.
lot of fun.
Yeehaw!
This is so good. Oh my gosh.
Midas
Fuck
Zara's
Eladrin.
tail.
All my homies hate Eladrin.
That's crazy. No, Eladrin.
I don't know who the homies are, but
Right,
maybe.
right. Eladrin cracks me up.
So funny.
So good.
10 out of 10.
All right, so you guys wake up from your long rest at the stopover, and the next day is here. What are you guys all doing?
Between me and Zar, which one wakes up first?
Both of you roll a d20. Just a flat.
Solid.
Just a flat d20.
Oof.
3.
All right.
Damn.
Zar, you've had a little bit of a restless night. There's a lot on your mind. There's these transformations that have occurred, and the paper bird wasn't able to go out to your sister, and with that, you didn't get the best sleep, but you wake up before Nayland does.
I'll kind of peek over the covers to see if Nalen's still sleeping. Okay, this is the time. I'll slowly tiptoe, kind of close.
Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
Yeah.
I roll stealth.
Do it.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Nayland, with your passive perception, you're able to hear Zar kind of stumble a little bit and take a couple of, missteps, little loud thuds.
Oh,
Immediately, just like Dracula arises from bed. Zar.
Zara
And
kind of
looks
the
over to
pillow.
where he was, and then where he is now.
Zara cover his face. Hey,
Um,
hey Nayland.
Good morning. Feeling well?
Yeah, I feel good.
You sound a bit different. You look. Are your
Ne-
horns?
Nayland, yeah, you can see his horns are quite different than before.
Dylan walks up just to get a better view. He kind of rubs his eyes. He starts cleaning off his monocles to put them on. What?
Zara kind of slowly put his hands down from his face.
What's Zar? This is you.
Yeah, it's me, Zara. Hey, Nayland.
What happened? Why are you? Do you seem more mature looking?
Oh,
Older. What happened?
I'm not really sure. The last thing I remember is you going down and Eladrin both falling next to me, and everything just went black, and then I had a dream, and I woke up and looked in the mirror, and yeah, ta-da.
Nayland just kind of like looks like thoroughly over Zar, kind of just very fascinated almost, but like also like, you know, being respectful that, you know, not to make a scene of it. Right. Well, it's. I guess we should present this to the rest of the ducks.
You weren't scared of me?
No. Why would I be scared of you, Zar?
Because I look evil. I look like a demon, like a devil.
No. I've seen evil, Zar. And it looks far from the face you carry.
Well, thanks, Nayland. Well, you are the leader, so you might be able to convince everyone else the same.
I'm sure they won't need convincing.
I mean, I'll take your word for it.
Shall we?
Yeah, after you.
You know, kind of just like knock on where he thinks, because he remembers like the lower level to the left, I believe. So kind of walk with Zar down to where he thinks Eladrin and Midas is, if they aren't already awake.
Eladrin and Midas, are you guys awake in your room?
Midas is definitely awake.
Yeah. No, I'm not awake yet. Yeah, no, I'm not awake yet.
All right. When all the Midas, you hear a rap at the door.
Midas is gonna quickly like scurry like all of the sketches he's working on back into one of his bags as he looks over at Eladrin sleeping peacefully. This is kind of funny because he kept him up all night. And then he's gonna go to the door and open it.
All right, and at the door, it's Nayland. You're there.
Hello. Good morning. Breathe. Prepare yourself. For something different.
What are you talking about?
I don't know how to. And he'll just step out of the way to reveal Zar, probably hiding behind him.
He's kind of like shyly, like he picks his hand up. Hey, morning, Midas.
Midas just blink, like a few seconds, and goes, "Hi."
How's
Is that
it going?
all?
What?
It's. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Do you need your eyes checked or something?
My eyes are very well, thank you very much.
Oh. So you're not,
I'm confused here.
you're not scared?
Why would I be scared of you?
I told you so.
Of all people.
Cause look at me, I'm so like ferocious now. You know, bear's teeth.
Nayland gives the biggest laugh ever.
As Nayland laughs, Eladrin, you wake up.
I rip out of a dream like Zar's tail. Oh, what is?
My tail.
Zar, why is it so funny? Zar, your horns. You look like you could, wow, man, play some ring toss.
Eladrin!
It was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry, it just woke up. What happened here? What is going? You look great, man. Pats him on the shoulder. I'm like, you are growing. This is good. This is good. Now, maybe it is about time to actually really propose to someone. Now that you are growing, that you're older now.
What do you mean? Why were you?
Well, you were a little young before, right? I mean, you were barely out of diapers. But now
he's 15 now.
Why are you dreaming about my tail? I'm so. Wait, what?
No,
What's going on?
What is it? What I didn't say anything about your tail. What is with your tail? How does your tail? How does
Midas-
you know this?
Midas gonna look up at Eladrin. His eyes like twitches.
Ladrian just kind of like leans back to look behind Zar to see how his tail fits in the pants, or if
Well,
there's pants.
what are you
Like,
doing?
it's a skirt. I'm like, nothing. Just nothing. So are you like older now? Do you have hair in weird places? What's going? I don't know what's happening now.
Zar turns beet fucking red.
Eladrian.
What do you mean?
I think we should move on from this conversation. I'm so happy you're up and moving, Zard.
Yes, me as well.
Man, you really got us out of a pickle,
I could have got us out, but it's whatever.
It's funny because I look at Midas. Nayland told me you were so worried about me last night that you couldn't even sleep. Like, is that true?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
that's
couldn't sleep because the
He
Latris has a
couldn't
big mouth.
Nah, he couldn't sleep. I even asked him if he was sleeping. He said no. I said, you're sleeping? He says, no, I'm not sleeping. Thinking about, a little boys are. That's what he said to me.
That's not what I said at all.
Totally what he said.
Should we
100%
Latrin, I swear to God.
go
Hmm?
find Ms. Corey?
Oh, Corey, yes. Which room is she in?
Corey!
I'm
Oh,
sure
wow.
Quinn would know Eladrian.
Corey!
There are other guests here.
Corey!
Latrin, please.
Let's wake up the paladins of the Advent.
Are they here? I thought,
Corey.
oh no.
Are they here?
The paladins.
They were
Wait,
they were
what?
just drinking, right? I didn't play the music. It's okay. Maybe they won't know. Corey? And I whisper yell, Corey!
Alright. So
and
before
I say Des wakes up and I really want Des to wake up and see something.
Sure. So, you in your room, Corey. It's you and Des. You guys are kind of you spent the night just kind of cuddled up together. You had there's a book that's kind of just on top of both of you that you kind of read to her as you both fell asleep.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Amazing.
Peter Rabbit, a legendary hero of the Heron God. So as there's a commotion outside. There's someone yelling her mom's name. Des kind of just wakes up first. She moves your arm off of her, and she slinks out of bed. And her hair is all messy. She got bed head, and her tail's all flat because she was sleeping on it. And she kind of stumbles and shuffles her way to the front door, and she opens it, and staring in front of her is a large spade-like tail just kind of flowing back and forth right in front of her. And she looks up, and through her some sleepy eyes, and she goes, Mighty Ducks, is that you?
Or he'll turn around and kind of having his embarrassed smile, which is all his teeth just pointing, it looks like a shark in a way, and then
She just goes, ah! Just screams and slams the door, runs back into the room, and jumps into bed with Corey, and just cuddles up super close and is scared.
And at this point, Corey definitely wakes up when she hears her daughter screaming, and she goes, "What is it, my love? What is it?"
There's a scary demon man outside. I'm so scared.
Scary demon? Did you have a nightmare, sweetheart?
No, it's not. It's just gibberish.
Okay, she shushes her and gives her a kiss. She says, "Wait right here, okay? Mama's gonna check it out."
Be careful,
pretty
Mama. Be
okay.
careful.
Oh, I will be very careful, okay? And she says, "I'm an adventurer after all. I'm a very powerful sorceress." And she goes and just turns away from Des and just face palms, and then just goes because she has a good idea of what she'll see. And then she opens the door.
And
And,
as you
looks at-
as you open the door, you just get a face full of Eladrian yelling out, Corey!
Which one of you idiots scared my baby?
I just point right at Zar. Right at him.
I wasn't. I was just.
Czar?
st-
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep, he know what he did it. He's the one. him.
It seems his
Don't angry the mother.
change in
Oh
form is a bit
my goodness.
frightening
Czar.
to me.
Czar, this is a very serious question. And she like comes up to Czar and like looks over him. It's like I need to ask you this question.
Oh, okay.
Did your mommy and daddy give you the talk?
The dog.
Oh my.
Oh,
Because I mean, look at you. You've grown. Like overnight, you had your. Is this your first growth spurt?
I mean,
I remember my first growth spurt.
I don't remember the only talk my mom and dad had me were that books had a front and a back cover.
Oh no! Oh no! I was not prepared for this. I haven't even begun to think about. Look, look. At your age, you go through many changes. Okay.
So as you start saying that, you hear like the door creak open behind you, and like Des just kind of like sticks her mouth out, just like, "Are you okay, Mom? Are you okay?"
She's like, Dad, don't here. Okay, we will need to have this talk later. Look, Des, sweetheart, this is not how I wanted you to meet the group, but this is no scary monster. This is my friend.
And Des starts slowly like pushing the door more open, and like more of her head is like showing as she gets, she starts revealing more of herself, just very timidly.
She
I'm not a scary
crouches
monster.
down.
I'm sorry.
Yes, he is very friendly. He is a mighty duck, and she's like kneeling, like crouching, like to be on Dez's level because she's so tall. And she says, "It is all right, my dear." And she looks over to the group. She says, "This is my daughter. This is Des."
And
Um,
Des is like currently behind your leg, just like looking out to everyone. And she goes, "Hi, Music Man."
Music Man? Oh,
So that is your name. That's all I wanted to know. You have a wonderful daughter here. Yes,
Daughter.
She has incredible musical talents.
At this point, Corey stands up and just looks at Des. She's like, come dear, come here. It's okay. It is okay." And she says, "Yes, my pride and joy, my little precious angel. I didn't want to come right out with everything at first. But I really wanted to come to Valak and just come and see her again. I've been away from her for quite some time."
No problem. I mean, heck, it was on the way. If we would have known you would have had a daughter, we would have come straight here in the first place, right, Ducks?
Nod. Nail just not.
Yeah.
yeah.
She says, I've told her so much about you all yesterday, and many stories and about how you saved our town and
And
how
then
we fought
she
the
just
monsters.
she just kind of busts out, and she's like, "Yeah, everyone loves the Mighty Ducks."
It's hard not to, child.
And she looks at everyone, like the whole group, and she says, "How about we get some breakfast first, huh? Then we can just go
breakfast.
somewhere there."
And
I forgot. You're such a wonderful cook.
Des goes, "Yeah, I gotta make the rules for Mr. Czar."
Yeah,
All right.
I like them extra crispy.
Oh,
Oh, I can do that, right, Mom?
Oh, she can do that. Are you sure that is what you want?
Yeah, yeah.
You want burnt rolls, is what you were saying.
What?
You like them.
Extra crispy means burnt?
That is what I'm telling you she will make.
And Des is just like pulling you down the stairs, Corey. She's like, "Come on, Mom, let's go."
Oh, I'm coming, sweetheart. She says, "Okay, I'll be making the breakfast for you, it seems." And she just goes with her daughter, and it's like, "I'm coming. I'll be right there, sweetheart."
So Corey and Death proceed downstairs to start breakfast. And what about the rest of you guys?
Probably just go in the main hall.
Eladrian. Get some what? Go ahead, Dante.
Oh, I was just gonna wait. And hang with the rest of the group. Probably what
So
Neil goes.
Eladrian slings his arm over Zar's shoulder. Like, hey man, this is not going to stop me calling you boy. Just so you know this, okay? Okay. Now let's go eat breakfast.
All right,
Come on.
all of you guys head downstairs, and Quinn is currently behind the bar, getting breakfast out for some of the patrons. And now that Corey's come downstairs, her and Des kind of take over the breakfast duties from Quinn so that she can focus on serving the customers and cleaning up and things like that. And she looks over to you guys as you come in and sit down, and she says, well, how long are you guys planning on staying for this time? I know you guys, you only spent the one night last time, but are you needing to head out?
It's quite urgent. We reach Vrento in time.
Did you have something that needs doing?
Yeah, we can help. We're the Mighty Ducks.
Oh no, nothing needed to be done. I was just wondering how long you guys were sticking around for. That's all. And even though I don't like to admit it, the town is kind of hired on those guys you met last night as a little bit of extra protection.
Oh, the calendar boys, the Advent calendar boys, those guys,
Yeah.
the laughing ones.
The
Yeah.
paladins of the Advent.
Yeah, and as much as I hate to admit it, they've definitely kept us safe while after you guys left. We kind of had to prepare ourselves a little bit more.
Well, that is what matters, right? As long as you are safe.
Yes, that I'm sure is what the gold was for.
Yeah.
And protection.
Yeah, we don't get much support from Vrento. Only a guard or two maybe passes through Vatican every few days or so. But these paladin fellas have they've earned the respect of the city, even though their manners could use a little work.
How much are they charging you?
Well, I'm not too sure. You'd probably have to talk to Baylor about that. He kind of took over the role of mayor after, the last one was lost in the attack.
Okay.
Rest his soul.
It says a small prayer.
Book stealing old man.
Yeah, poor Orston. He didn't deserve to go out that way.
No, he did not.
And so she goes to you guys. Well, let me go check in on Corey, see how breakfast's coming along. Well, what can I get you guys to drink?
I will have a Bloody Mary.
All right, one Bloody Mary.
Water.
All right, tall, cold glass of water for Nayland.
Not cold, lukewarm, preferably.
Lukewarm. All right.
Lukewarm.
I will try my best to find some of that. All right, Zara, what can I get for you? Did you do something with your horns?
Yeah. Apparently, I went through puberty or something.
She gets a quizzical look on her face and says, "Well, congratulations, I guess. Midas, what can I get for you?"
Oh, water for me as well.
All right, Bloody Mary. Do you want yours lukewarm as well?
No, I'm not a monster.
Okay. Zara, what did you want again?
Can I get some milk? And then he'll snap his fingers, and anything will appear on his horns, like and a little bowl of water for my owl.
Oh, well, look at that! That's a neat trick. And you see, like, Death from behind the bar. She's just like staring at the owl. She's like, "Wow." So Quinn goes behind the bar, kind of prepares your drinks, brings them out to you. And Corey, what are you up to?
So Corey's making cooking some eggs, and helping Des make the rolls. It's mostly her doing it, but she's just letting Des like, like
That's
knead
like
the dough
That's like
and
cracks an egg in it, and there's like a bunch of shells in it and stuff.
yeah, she's like, okay, dear. And she like kind of takes out the shells, and she's like, shows them like, here's a cool trick, okay? I'm gonna show you how to crack an egg perfectly. And she like just kind of taps it like against like the counter a little bit, like a ding ding, and then it just she's able to just kind of break it open very cleanly.
And that's like, okay, I could do that. And then she does it, but she hits it way too hard and just like splats on the countertop. I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh no, honey, it is okay. You'll get it in time with much practice. Okay?
Did you used to mess up like me too?
Oh, all the time, and worse, I'd put whole eggs into the pan and try to cook it that way. It is not easy, but nothing in life is easy.
Mom, you're so silly, Mom.
Well, look here. Here is something easier that you can do, and she like kind of just shows her how to knead the bread dough properly. It's basically just like lets her play with it.
So as you two are kind of side by side kneading the dough, she says to you, "So, Mom, the Mighty Ducks didn't stay long last time. Are you gonna be leaving soon too?"
Well, honey, I will be. Yes. Your mama has to go on a very long journey with the, and I will see many, many new places and people and lots of wonderful things, I'm sure. But there will be many dangerous things too, very scary things. And I want you to know that I will be all right, but the road is no place for somebody as small as you.
She kind of starts sniffling a little bit, and she says, "I know. Auntie Quinn told me about how dangerous it is out there."
But I will write as often as I can, as much as I can. Anytime I go somewhere and I'm able to send you a letter, I will. And you can read those letters with Auntie Quinn. I'll tell you everything that I've been up to.
Oh, and I'm gonna help Auntie Quinn in the kitchen.
Good. You be very good for Auntie Quinn, okay? She loves you very much, and you need to show her that you are a hard worker, okay?
Okay, Mom, I will. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey. But look, listen. No matter where I go, how far I travel, I will always be with you. Every morning that you wake up and you see the sun in the sky and the moon at night when you go to bed, I will be underneath that same sky looking at all of that with you. The same sun, the same moon, and the same stars. I'll never be too far from you.
And after you say that, Des just gives you like a really big hug around the waist, like just super, super tight and a very long and drawn out hug.
Yeah, she hugs her back. This is a really tight hug. And Corey like sniffles a little bit herself, but she doesn't cry in front of her daughter. Just kind of passes it off as allergies, and she also fluffs up her flat tail.
And you guys,
just goes back to baby.
yeah, and you guys finish kind of preparing the meals for everybody, and you, a very accomplished server, Corey, you're able to get like the large waitress plate and kind of bring out the 4 meals for Naylin, Eladrian, yourself, and Midas, and Des kind of following behind you. She has a plate, and she places that plate right in front of Czar, and then she just stands there and just looks up at anything, just perched up on the horns there.
Thank you.
Wow, that bird is cool.
You want to pet him?
Oh, can I? Can I, Mom?
As long as it is okay with Mr. Czar.
Yeah, yeah, he's very nice. And I'll kind of tell anything to kind of he'll fly down to my arm, and I'll be like, yeah, his name is anything. He loves to be scratched right here, and I'll scratch him right behind like his back horn. And his leg will do the little dog thing.
And Des will chuckle at that, and then she'll go and like stand on her tippy toes, and then start scratching at the same spot. And as she starts scratching, anything does the kick thing, and Des looks over to you, Corey. And she, look, Mom, look, I'm doing it.
Yes, you're a natural.
So,
And she says, make sure you thank Mr. Czar, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Czar.
yeah, of course. Thank you for these wonderful biscuits. What do the biscuits look like? Are they like burnt?
The one
Czar.
the ones that made for Czar are a little bit extra crispy. It's like, let's just say like the bottom half of it is like black and the top half of it is like a very, very dark brown.
Beautiful.
My favorite. He'll take one off and like bite into it, and his teeth will kind of like struggle at first, be like, oh, a little, gotta put a little more force into it, and he'll crunch into it, be like, tasty.
And then
No, it's just
Des-
looking at
Des
Czar.
claps. Des is just clapping. Yay!
Slowly shaking his head.
And
Look-
Corey just shrugs when she looks at Czar. She says, you wanted it extra crispy.
You're right. Hey, Des, go. Look, anything's gonna fly around. Just kind of chase him, and anything will like fly up and like fly.
And Des just starts kind of like skipping and hopping and trying to like catch him. He's like, come here, anything, come here.
I'm gonna take the whole plate of biscuits and dump them in my bag. Be like, oh, that was delicious. Oh my goodness. Oh, your daughter really can cook. Or
Oh, yes, yes, she is very talented. You are going to finish those rolls, aren't you?
yeah, of course, just taking him for the road.
He sure
Oh,
is. He's gonna
really?
eat in the next hour.
You know, you were passed out for so long, Czar. You really need to eat, okay? Make sure you get your squared meals a day. You are a growing boy.
Why did I know you were gonna say that?
Go on, eat.
Fine. He'll take a biscuit out of his bag. Crunch.
Roll a Constitution save for me.
Can I roll a strength check to see if I can get through him?
Yeah, roll a strength saving throw actually.
Please.
Oh, dude, I got a 0. I had
Wow.
a fucking 6.
All right. So you bite into it, and you kind of feel like you chipped a tooth.
Oh, so delicious. Oh. Wow. God, you see a tear run down Zar's face. Oh, God, I love extra crispy biscuits.
She, out of pity, Corey slides him a roll that's very is nice and golden and soft.
Like a starving dog, he pounces on it.
There you go.
And then Quinn comes up to all you guys having fun. She looks over and sees Death's kind of playing around with anything, and she stops over to you guys. And Corey, she brings you your regular drink that you normally have in the morning.
Nice.
And she goes, well, what's up for the Mighty Ducks today?
Well, we'll be heading out soon once we make all our preparations and everything. And don't worry, I did talk to my daughter.
Okay, good. I'm glad. You know I'll take good care of her, of course.
I know. And again, I cannot thank you enough, my friend. Words cannot describe how much it means to me.
Well, you know, you two mean the world to me, so of course I'm gonna help you.
And Corey smiles at her and sips her morning tea.
So, what kind of herbs are you making this tea from here, Corey? Are these anything exciting in this cup?
I mean, Jasmine.
Jasmine,
Jasmine
lavender.
exciting.
You got like rose petals. Maybe some.
It's Jasmine.
What
Oh,
is it?
Adrian, you are a character.
Oh, jasmine tea. Oh, so good.
Yes,
It
it
is
is delicious.
best steeped at about 3.5 minutes at about 165, 167 degrees Fahrenheit. That is Celsius. It'd be boiling hot. That'd be over or whatever the degree of boiling hot stuff that we use here.
I,
Whatever
I,
that is.
I did not take you for a tea connoisseur.
Oh, tea. Yes. I was just as he's like looking at the box of the tea, right? Looking at the instructions.
The cardboard tea box.
Yes.
I was like, wait a minute.
Tea, my favorite drink. Tea.
Are you reading the?
No, what?
Are you reading the directions from the box?
I don't even know. I would have to know how to read it first. Wait, what? No, I cannot. I could not be doing this.
Subtlety is not your friend.
General
all.
deception.
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Yeah, I want to roll insight for that.
Oh damn! 12.
Okay.
Insight.
For some reason, like I'm trying to let me go on the website because I keep tapping things and it is not working.
What browser do you use?
I'm using the app.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Let me see. I'm just gonna open the browser.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, 7. Well,
Mm.
No, of course I was not reading the box. There's nothing. There's no box. I just know these about the tea.
oh wow, that is very impressive.
Yes, tea.
Well, what other teas do you like then?
Orange pico tea. I like English breakfast tea because or common breakfast tea, I should say.
English?
How's that? Better?
Better.
We like Earl Grey. That's a good one.
Mhm.
I like catnip.
I imagine he's
tea.
reading just the whole list of teas.
I
They're
guess
like on the table.
You're like, you like this? Try others. Yeah, like those other teas you might like. Yeah, no. So these are the teas. I like tea. Sometimes I just like to drink hot water.
All right.
Oh.
I hear that is good for your health.
It is called naked tea.
Naked tea? I have not heard of this.
Oh, it's the most healthy.
Huh. Interesting.
Good for
Ah.
digestion.
She opens her tome and she writes it down. Like you see her like writing something. Like she takes a little pencil. She like scribbles some notes.
Galadriel's an idiot.
No, it's just it's she's adding it. If anybody's like sitting right next to her, you can see it's a recipe book, and she adds like naked tea to the list of known recipes.
Midas would peer over and like look at the book and kind of just sigh and shake his head.
Yes. Teas aside, I think it's better to bring our attention to the journey at hand for today.
The journey.
We're going back to Vrento.
We must journey. Yes, must travel.
Thank God.
Ah,
I
So-
believe
well rested,
we will
ready to go.
get provisions there and
Provisions.
head
Provisions.
elsewhere.
So I was thinking, do we know when that there's a tournament, right? In where's the map?
A tournament, you say?
Yeah, wasn't there a tournament for the next item, right? They're like, or
Oh,
maybe I
yes.
heard that wrong.
Oh yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's past Vrento though.
Yeah, what's the place? Like, where's the map?
Like way down south.
Oh, no, guys.
Onagos.
Onagast, yeah.
Desert land.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be a tournament on August for one of the items. We don't know when that tournament is. We need to find that out.
we best foot it.
Look at this.
You think we can find out in Vrento? Maybe some-
Surely, Vrento is one of the biggest cities. We
Okay,
get a
then
lot
I'm
of
sure-
tourists there, so.
Yeah, that I'm sure there are many people talking about it or gossiping about it.
That and the Crimson Sun might know. Grandmaster Shamar, he'll probably know.
Oh yes, that is the way to think with your head. Good job.
Mhm.
But I was thinking that if we have some time before the tournament, we can go see Eladrin's parents and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, do they live in Vrento?
they no east of the lake, So east of the lake. Maybe we will see. It's possible. I don't know. I would love to see them. I don't know if I'm ready. But yes, maybe we can suit this. Yes, why not? I don't know. Let's cross that bridge when we get to the river.
Hey.
Okay. Yes.
Eladrin's parents. Why? What made you think we should go there, Czar?
Well,
I mean-
he was talking about it whenever we were in his home, and he said they live right there. So I was like, we're already heading there, so we might as well hit them up. But if he's not ready, I can understand.
It's okay. We might go. We not might. Yes, he's right. But I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
Sorry. I just
I
want-
I think you broke him.
We don't have to see your parents if that's a touchy subject.
Certainly,
Yeah.
you do not
Just not
seem
yet.
comfortable, and
I
that
don't
is
think I'm
okay.
ready.
Mhm.
That was perfectly fine.
Okay.
Then,
So next.
Sorry, it was just a suggestion. I apologize, Eladrin.
Oh, all right. So we should probably pack what we have and get moving then.
agreed.
I would like to buy some supplies for writing letters and sending them. I mean, I have my one paper bird, but that is the one paper bird. So,
I think I gave you some extra ones in your inventory.
I just saw paper bird.
Yeah,
Let
you have
me-
a few.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I did not say anything. Like I will just pick up some supplies for cooking on the road and
Yeah, and you guys know that Vrento's not a very far distance away from Valakin. It's gonna take you, you'll get there within the day if you guys head out like pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Let us leave. Quick, to horse. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have horses.
We can get everything we need and head out.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Yeah, I guess finish breakfast.
Yep.
Yep.
And before they leave, Corey will give Quinn 5 gold from
Alright.
her inventory.
Awesome, perfect. Quinn's just very appreciative, gives you a huge hug, and she kind of runs in the back and kind of puts it inside the little lockbox that they have back there.
Okay. Yeah, Eladrian's gonna to kneel in front of Des and like do the little head scratch thing and flip her a silver piece and be like, "Here you go, kid. Keep up with the music. You got this. Your mom will be
Wow.
a safe with us."
Oh, well, as long as the Mighty Ducks are looking out for my mom, I know she'll be safe.
That's so cute.
So, guys, you guys pack up your things and begin to make your way. If you have to pick up anything, you guys can do that on your way out of Valakin. And as you guys leave the stopover, Corey, you look back and you see Quinn and Des kind of just at the doorway there, just waving bye to you as you leave. And Des runs back and runs over to you for just one more big hug
Aw.
before you leave.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Corey is gonna run and meet her halfway to give her one more big hug and scoop her into her arms and just hold her very, very tight to her chest and just says, "I love you so much, my heart."
I love
Never
you too,
forget that.
Mom. I love you too. Make sure you come home soon.
Dale
I
is full
will.
sobbing.
I will. And,
Nailin
she
is
gets
full
good
sobbing.
hits and Corey still does not cry in front of her. But once she does turn her back and rejoins the group, you guys can see that tears are just streaming down her face. Let's
Incredible
go.
emotion.
I'll walk up to Midas and take the handkerchief out of his coat and hand it to Corey. You don't need this right now.
Mm,
Here you go, Corey.
Thank you, Sar. I had to be strong for her, you know. Me and Quinn are all she has.
You're a good mom. Yeah, you're a good mom.
Thank you. And she pats him on the shoulder, and blows her nose. She's like, "Here you go, Midas. Thank you so much." She just hands him the handkerchief.
maybe you can keep that. I think.
Well, are you sure you don't want it?
I
No.
think I might need it. And Nailin grabs it and just goes and just blows the biggest purple loogie up, like snot in there. Thank you, Midas. He kind of just like sticks it on his shoulder.
No.
Nailin, I'm sorry. She's
Midas tries to blow it off his shoulder, like.
Shall we get going from this touching moment?
Yes, of course.
All right, so you guys are leaving Vatican with some mixed emotions going on. You guys are heading east outside of Vatican, and Corey, do me a favor, just roll a d20 for me.
Remember what?
I fought an ice hag and almost died.
Why you got me doing
last
this
time.
again? I don't want to do this again. 16.
All right, 16. So you guys are continuing along the path from Vatican to Vrento, and you guys are making very good time. It's a gorgeous day outside. The cold that you felt when you were up north is gone. It's been replaced by lovely spring weather. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and as you get closer to Vrento, you feel the warmth of that of the city of Vrento, and you're passing through some lush grasslands, farmers' fields, and some lovely natural flower beds that decorate the view along the vast landscape. There are some spring insects in the air, like bees and dragonflies, as they dance along the flowers, and sparrows chirp happily as they fly in the skies above you. And while you're traveling down the path, in the distance, you see a little girl skipping and stopping to smell the flowers, and you also see a man trailing behind her, pulling a rickshaw cart. As you close the distance, you can hear the clattering of glass bottles, which you believe to be in the cart, and the man pulling the carts quickly glances up and sees all of you approaching, and he quickly pulls the brim of his large farmer's hat down to cover a majority of his face as he continues to pull the cart single-handedly.
Can I get a look at his face? Can I try to get a look at his face?
So what do you want to do? You want to try and...
Yeah, can I just try to get a
he's-
look at his face?
He's trying his best to, like, walk by you guys.
While all this is happening, Midas is gonna look back and says, I am getting flashbacks.
Likewise.
Last
They're
time,
not fun ones.
It's the same guy, guys.
Roll, whoever wants to try and roll perception, or if you guys want to stop him, or, you know,
Can
do
I
whatever you wanna do.
cast guidance and try to perceive him or
Yeah,
roll perception?
Can I like play the flute for the little girl to see if she wants to come and listen to the music?
Okay, well it's not one, so it doesn't matter.
I got a 12.
13.
There's something in my
roll performance, Eladrian.
Oh shit!
Damn, Zard.
Wait, don't we
Oof.
get a we
I'm not
get
looking
a
at nothing.
1 point of inspiration per nat 1, correct? Of
Yeah,
of-
Damn.
yeah, you do actually.
Damn, that's a lot
Way
of
to-
nat ones.
Way to remember.
Thank you.
Nat 1 skill checks, you get a do better next time inspiration point.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go take that.
Mhm.
All right, so this guy, Adrian, you're just like your flute is quite out of tune, and the little girl's kind of just like, oh, taken aback by the sound of it. She doesn't say anything, but she's just like she kind of covers her one ear, and the guy is like continuing to walk, your paths are about to kind of like intersect, like you're kind of coming close, and he's just really tightly holding onto the brim of his hat as he's starting to walk by you guys. What do you do?
Guys, I don't. We're not buying anything.
We don't need to buy anything, but let's just stop him and look at him. Is this the same guy that had the magical carpets? Are these glass bottles magical? Are they going to, what is happening right now?
No one's just gonna step in front of the cart.
And the person like holding the hat down still. Can I help you guys?
Why? Yes, you can. Why don't you show us your face? You look like you're trying to hide something. You're being very suspicious.
This just can't let me be on my way, can you?
Show us your face.
Last time we did, we almost died.
Y'all almost died.
And slowly lifts up his hat, and it is indeed the rug merchant guy. The rug
Mhm.
cart guy.
You know this man?
Unfortunate.
I know him quite well, actually. Yeah, he's sort of a nice rug. Yeah, it's very, very comfy.
A little
Nice and
too snug.
Hey,
Isn't that a good thing?
No,
No. More like it was enchanted, came to life, and wrapped around. Who was it?
it was me.
Midas.
It was me.
Yes, Midas was constricted by this mess. Enchanted rugs. Hello.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay,
his, by the way.
guys,
He
can we,
fucking stole it.
guys, ixnay on the rug talk, okay? Not in front of my niece, okay?
your
Oh.
niece.
Your niece.
Midas,
You're
would the
running.
government have any need for glass like this? What?
And as you guys are kind of like,
I don't want that shit.
looking him over, and like, really, you're very cautious around this guy. Zara, you kind of peer into the back of the cart, and you can see that it's jars full of honey.
Isn't that what was on the Sorry guys, but real quick, just want to try to remember. On the first cart, wasn't it when we ended that session and Midas was like, oh shit, wasn't it because you saw the logo of the Golden Loom
Yes.
Yeah, on the rug.
on the rug? So would it go to like, are they bad, or are you just like, oh shit, because you didn't expect to see them out there? Or like, do we have any reason to think that this guy is again with the Golden Loom?
We have no reason to think there's anything bad.
Are you running a honey scam with your niece now?
No,
Could you
Yes,
steal this from-
bringing poisonous bees to attract followers and ransack them on their trails.
guys,
People have
okay,
killed you
wait,
back in the day.
just
That's
wait, no,
not
just
sweet at all.
guys, wait, hold on, please, just give me a second, honey, can you go just play in the flowers over there really quick? And the little girl just nods and skips and goes and frolics in the flowers, and the guy looks over to you guys, gives a big sigh. He's like, okay, listen, I'll admit I did some sketchy things in the past, okay, but since you guys were gracious enough to let me go, I swear I turned things around. I went up to see my brother in Balland, and he owns a bee farm, or an apiary it's called. And so, I'm trying to do right by him, and so he just asked if I could sell some of this stuff, and I was just heading over to Valakin right now to sell some of this stuff.
Can I make an insight on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
11.
11. So, he looks nervous, but it's kind of just like because he's had a dangerous run-in with you guys before, so he's definitely being as honest as he can be.
What How much are you selling them for? He kind of like gets in close, kind of like he's questioning him to see if it's like his story's true.
He said, well, back up a little bit, big fella. My brother, he said that it takes a lot of work to raise these bees and to harvest their honey, and he said he wants to sell them for a silver each.
Dylan's going to grab this guy's hand, set down 5 gold pieces, and take a jar of honey.
Oh, what are you doing?
Good night.
What
Good
are
night.
you doing, Nayland?
Why are you doing this? I mean, okay, but like,
Nayland doesn't speak. Just
okay.
nonsense.
Okay. Well, thank you. My brother will be so thrilled about this. Well, I don't know if you guys heard, but there was a recent attack in Balland. Some more.
a recent attack?
Yeah, I remember you guys were talking about some monsters and creatures that attacked Dunblane before, and seems like Balland had a similar experience.
Oh my gosh, are they still there? Are the monsters still there in Balland?
No. The Vrento guard were there, and also, who are those guys again? They're pretty new around Stellaris.
Are you talking about the Calendar boys?
The who?
Paladins of the Advent.
Yeah, those guys. They were there too. They,
Oh my gosh.
to be honest, they did a little bit more than the Vrento guards did. But well, what can you expect from people from outside Stellaris, right? You know, they come in with all this fancy equipment and all that, and well, they sure did take care of those monsters for them up in Balland.
Well,
And the little girl kind of comes skipping back, and she just clutches onto her uncle's leg as she looks up to you guys.
Well, you two have a lovely evening. And Neon's gonna go ahead and cast Bless on him.
What? This is I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit unexpected, but
You're amazing, my
much appreciated. I mean, five gold. Oh, I don't know what my brother's gonna think. I was running, you know what again?
drugs?
No.
Drugs.
We know what.
Drugs. What?
Oh, Corsine.
Midas is gonna like glare at this man as he says, "Oh, I know what."
And he's
Watch
gonna
me.
the man's gonna cover his niece's ears, and he's gonna say, "Yeah, once again, I'm really sorry about that, guys. But thanks to you, I've turned my life around."
Safe travel, sir.
I believe him.
I don't know.
Do we care?
Nayland, book. Hey, I open the book. Book. What did Nayland say the last time we met this guy? That's it. Didn't he say let's steal from and kill people like this?
Wait, are you saying this out loud, or?
Yeah, to the book.
I said no such thing.
Midas, you
That's
go to
me.
the book.
I'm pretty sure we wrote that down. It was very explicit.
Yeah.
I think you underlined it a few times as well.
Yeah, see, book agrees.
Highlighter.
Okay, the book is making up lies now. Oh,
I just wrote down what you said, Nayland. Word
oh
for
yes, you wrote it down. What I said. Got it.
word.
Okay.
Yeah, book remembers everything.
I'm sure it does.
Boys, why don't we just move this arguing inside?
Yes, let's.
I.
Yes.
You all are such a headache sometimes.
I've been trying to say that, but nobody listens to me. All I know
What
is
did you
how
say,
to,
Midas?
What?
What?
The headache.
Wait,
all
Midas,
I
what did
know
you-
how to do is to sew. All I know how to do is tailor. Midas would say this as he like sort of walks ahead of the group. He's kind of like doing that little mocking thing with his hands. Like, all I know is how to tailor. I don't know nothing.
It's so refreshing to hear him admit it, is it not, Dux? Oh man, finally he is finding it himself.
Well, yeah.
Understanding his
My
true self.
name's Adrian, and I play music as a personality trait.
No, The music is pretty incredible.
Midas, could you stop acting like a 40-year-old? Actually, my 40-year-old is more mature than you.
Hey,
You're 40-year-old?
I'm not acting for it.
Correct. You're acting 3. Now let's get a move on.
The
Mine is gonna like stomp the ground. I'm not acting 3 either.
Come on now, Grandpa. Let's go.
Down. We just keep going down.
the little girl
Grandpa!
the little girl tugs on your dress, Corey, and she kind of hands you a little flower that she plucked from the flower garden.
Corey crouches down and she says, "Oh, thank you very much, my dear." She puts it in her hair.
And the
Kind
little
of tucks it like by her ear.
the little girl just smiles. She doesn't say anything, but she kind of skips over and kind of goes back into the flower bed, just waiting for her uncle to continue on. Well, I guess I'll be on my way to Valican then. You guys, well, once again, thank you so much for the generous amount that you've given us. Especially after everything that I put you guys through.
You seem to be living a more honest life, and I believe you. And therefore, Kellum will guide you.
The man nods to you all, and he starts pushing that rickshaw cart, and him and his niece continue down the path as you guys have intersected and you guys are currently heading towards Vrento. And it's not too much longer until you start to see the cityscape in view. Just a few more hours and you'll be there. So you guys can roleplay, or we can time skip you to getting there.
Man, I'm really confused, okay? So, why did you say that back then, but then you changed your mind now? Okay, I'm still trying to get over this.
But
What?
Nayland, you were like, yeah, I don't know. But scratch it out. Nayland didn't say that. God damn it.
You know, he could always change his mind over time.
He said,
I never said that in the first place.
We were talking
I
around the
saw-
fire.
I think he
You
did.
said it specifically to me.
Corey
What
does
did
have a
I say,
point.
Zard?
People change. I mean, look at you, Zard. Look at your horns. See that they changed. Look at that.
Oh, is that how that works? So change. Okay, got it. Book put down change. Next to Nayland's comment 3 weeks ago.
Zard, I have a question.
It's timestamp.
What do they teach you at that school of yours?
How
They
to be,
certainly didn't give him the talk.
Yeah, we talked about magic.
They just skipped the common sense lesson.
Yes, all the life skills.
I wasn't judging. I just wanted to know.
Life. I mean, magic is life.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay. Yep.
Zard,
This-
you have
I-
more to learn about the world.
I forgot this is the same boy that talks to a book.
Yep, that's me.
Let's.
Let us keep going, shall we?
Alright, so you guys are ever approaching Vrento, and the sun begins to set. You pass by the small little graveyard that's outside of Vrento, where you know that Doom Guide Winston is tending the graveyard there, Nayland. And you guys are approaching the northern gates of Vrento. And I think that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Hot
Woo.
dog.
Let's go.
Woo.
Yay.
Yay, this was fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Liked all the role play.
Oh, this session was so fucking grand.
Nice little RP sesh.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad you guys got to be her daughter.
Oh my god.
Love that. It's so cute.
Yeah, let me actually post a picture.
There's a picture.
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
picture.
There's the picture.
Yeah, let me get it real quick.
the baby.
There's no.
My
there's-
baby, my baby.
There's no possible. Oh my god!
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he's so...
That's fucking cute.
Look at them
Oh my
bones!
no,
The little birds.
I can't.
It all makes sense now.
Oh,
So awesome.
yes,
Yeah, she's so tiny and cute.
so adorable. There's no possible way we
Mona.
all three rolled nat ones.
No, that is so funny.
That's crazy. I gotta screenshot that.
That is wild. Like the statistical odds of that.
What?
Like, that is so
That's
funny.
3 inspiration points, hey.
Mhm.
Right. All right.
1, 1. That's so funny. All in a
That's
row.
wild. That is
That
wild.
is so
Come
wild.
on now. Right?
Mm.
No, this session was so good. As usual.
Yes,
as
it was-
usual.
Yeah,
as
as
usual.
Luckily, good roleplay.
I'm glad you guys had fun.
Big thanks to D-Train again. Very good DMing, very smooth,
Yeah.
very I like how you let us do our own thing and then kind of corral us when we're getting a little too out of it. You know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You guys getting out of going off the rails? What are you talking about?
Is it the Mighty Ducks without going off the rails?
Yeah.
What is that? That would be
Right.
normal. But no, absolutely, totally 100% agree. Without a doubt.
10 out of 10.
It's like you've been doing it forever.
Right.
That's what I've been saying.
That's what I'm saying. I would have no idea this is your first campaign.
I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it very much. Glad I got a great group to run it with.
Yes, it was very good. Very
Do I
good.
know? Do I know any of them?
No.
Maybe.
Roll an insight check.
All right. Tonight was fun then.
First,